South Sudan Nile ferry sinks with more than 200 dead. More than 200 civilians in South Sudan have drowned in the Nile ferry accident while fleeing fighting in the town of Malakal, an army spokesman has said. He said women and children were among the victims in Sunday's disaster. Some 355,000 people have been displaced by the fighting between the South Sudanese government and rebel forces, according to the UN. Malakal is the gateway to the oil fields of the Upper Nile region, and the town has seen fighting in recent days. The reports we have are of between 200 to 300 people, including women and children. The boat was overloaded, Army spokesman Philip Uger told the AFP news agency. They all drowned. They were fleeing the fighting that broke out again in Malakal, he added. Malakal is located on the banks of the White Nile just north of its confluence with the Sobat River. Heavy fighting was reported in and around Malakal, which has already changed hands several times since the conflict began last month. Talks aimed at securing a ceasefire in South Sudan are currently taking place in the Ethiopian capital Addis Ababa. The negotiations are being overseen by the East African Regional Bloc (IGAD). The violence erupted on 15 December between forces loyal to President Salva Kiir and soldiers backing Riek Machar, his former vice president. The UN estimates that more than 1,000 people have died since the conflict began on 15 December. South Sudan seceded from Sudan in 2011 after a long and bloody conflict, to become the world's newest state.